fixed. The woof says grr.
Woof woof hawk woof how woo bork bork woof says for Pete Pay.
Thanks, Yuri. No, don't say fart. What the heck, man? I don't know why we're watching the intro. Because I wasn't actually ready, I guess. Oh. It's okay. It has good music.
Okami.
Okami, Okami. Alright. Well, better than I was, but I'm still tired. I assume it's going to be a long, arduous process that may not ever finish. Alright. Last time we saved the sparrow daughter. Thank you. Why are you bouncing, Easton? It's gotta have fresh, clean water, right? Yes. Seems like a good thing for an inn to have to me. And then day broke. See birds. All right. Aha. I knew I could cut that rock. Alright. Let's go see what's going on in the bird house. By house, I mean... inn. Alright. We gotta make sure to take off our shoes as we enter the building. I'm a wolf, so I don't have any. That's another month in the red. It's bad enough not having any guests, but closing the place. The boss is horrible with numbers. But he's got a big heart. That's why everybody gets along with him. Rats. Rats eat fish. 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 Heck yeah. Rats will eat anything. Because they're rats. That cute little rat. So cute. I think I gave him food that is bigger than he is. They hop like they're kangaroo rats. Anyway. Hello. Ahem. Welcome. This is Sasa Sanctuary's long-running Sparrow Inn. Yes, welcome. You're the one who rescued young Chun, aren't you? It was chaos here for a while when she suddenly vanished like that. Thank goodness she's safe now. Oh yes, thank goodness. Ahem. Well, luckily we're open again now. But Sasa Sanctuary is a land of fantasy, far from the human world. We barely get any guests. Yes, it's true. Welcome to the Sparrow Inn. I'm a hostess here. Let us know if there's anything you need. We welcome all sorts of customers here, humans and animals alike. Customers are customers after all. We do our best to please all. You're not staying here, are you? No, of course not. I imagine that innocent look is what got you into Sasa Sanctuary. Only the purest of hearts are allowed into Sasa, you know. I'd be surprised if we got even 5 people a year staying at our inn. Why is it so big? The inn's open again now that Chun's home. That old bamboo craftsman came back like a shot. The old man's in the bamboo grove, is he? Sizing up the plants again. The bamboo here is perfect for making things, apparently. Old man just comes to the inn and steals their bamboo. Luckily, bamboo just grows. That's what it does. Well, this is a first. I've never seen a wolf guest here before. I hope you enjoy your stay. The inn might not look like much, but our service is second to none. Our food is especially good. Some people come just for a taste. Some of our 5 guests a year come for a taste of food. Oh no, I'm sorry. I eated your food. Well, I sure ended up in a funny place this time. Maybe the gods are telling me to rest. I have been working hard, but a trader never rests. That's a salesman's curse. So if you've been sent to buy something, Pop, take a look. What you selling? Nothing I care about. I'll steal your food now. Toss a cake. Delicious cake bursting with beans. Ugh. Toss a fruit. Tiny yet full of flavor. There is a board game here, but it doesn't look like it's been used. It's like the trashiest board game of Go I've ever seen. It's you, isn't it? You're the one who rescued Chun. Tell me, did you have to fight anyone? Was there a big battle? What kind of monsters did you have to fight? Tell me everything. Don't go eating everything in sight. I'm just trying to feed some rats. The rats are pure of heart. See. Aha, my old friend, the White Wolf. I heard there was a good inn here, so I came to take a look, and it really is a fine place, isn't it? What are you looking so worried about? Ah haha, relax. There aren't any scary monsters around here. I forgot to roll up this scroll. Bye. There's so many. Ah! What a beautifully kept shamisen. Boy, I'd love to hear a song or two from this baby. Yeah, me too. Shamisen are pretty cool. Oh, there's so much to do. Out of my way, please. Come along now, don't get in the way. At least help with the waitering instead of just walking around. I'm a guest. Ugh, I'm so bored. I'm just killing time, really. I haven't got any work to do at all. I'm just carrying this bowl of rice. You sure get sleepy doing nothing at all. I wish I had a job to just carry a bowl of rice around. It's him! It's got to be him! When I was just a girl, a hunter came to my aid when I was injured. I never imagined the same hunter would be staying here as a guest. I must make sure he has everything he wants. Everything! Whoa! Now there are wolves starting here? Yep, this sure is a strange inn, but the food is just great. Maybe I'm dreaming. I mean, an inn run by sparrows? When I was a kid, I helped out an injured sparrow once. Now I feel like I'm being rewarded for it or something. I can't help thinking I'm getting extra special service somehow. Hey, some salsa meat. Luxurious and hearty red meat. I guess I accidentally touched his meat. That sounds wrong. Crab. Dish showcasing a whole crab. Rice. Prepared grain by grain. What? Sauce of fish. Fish roasted to perfection. Hotchpotch. Marinated and simmered vegetables. Dumplings. Prepared with the utmost care. I do not cook rice one grain at a time. It's ridiculous. I was a kid. I helped blah 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 blah. Talk to me about this. Hey, there's a Koto here. Wonder whose it is. I want it to be mine. Let's see. What's down this path? The bath. I see. Excuse me. Wait a minute, please. This is Salsa Bathhouse, Sparrow Inn's famous natural hot spring. But I'm afraid the water's run out. We're closed at the moment. You mean there's no hot water? This is a hot spring, ain't it? It happened the other day. There was a sort of earthquake. I thought I heard a monster roar, then the water just stopped flowing all of a sudden. Earthquake and a monster roar. Wonder if it was the disturbance where everything went black. Ever since then, I've been praying for the water to return. But it's not showing any signs of springing up again. Never before in the history of Salsa Bathhouse has this happened. I'm so sorry you've come all this way only to be disappointed. I blame myself. I must beat myself with my own fried drumsticks. That's a bit much. Hey, cut that out. We hate taking baths anyway. Oh! please start again. I've prayed and prayed and prayed, but the water still won't flow. This is it. The end of Salsa Bathhouse. It's dried up now. What would my ancestors think? Eating myself with my own fried drumsticks would be a fitting end. I already told ya, we don't take baths, right, Furball? Oh, the smell of this bamboo sure brings back memories. The bamboo from Sasa Sanctuary smells like no other. I can't wait to get started making my bamboo ware. Oh my god. I don't want to know about that. It would be such a pain in the batouche. Batouche. I must finish in time for the festival. Hey, it's the old bamboo dude. Oh, hello, Wolfie, little sprite. Thank you for all your help. Ever since you found the Sparrow Boss's missing daughter, entry to Salsa Sanctuary is possible again. How did you find out about it? I wish I could thank you somehow. Is there something you're having trouble with? Trouble? Nah. But that sparrow over there seems to have a problem. Oh, what's wrong, little sparrow? Please, leave me alone. I have to put things right. I won't set a bad example for the others. If I sacrifice my flesh to the gods, they will revive the spring. Here we go again. You wish to revive this dried-up hot spring? I may be of some assistance in that case. What was that? This bamboo tube on my back reacts to underground minerals. I should be able to easily detect where the hot spring water is. You sure about that, Gramps? Yep, my bamboo ware never lies. First, I'll need some help. Now be a good wolfie and dig me a hole. It'll be fun, like a game. Help dig up the hot spring? Yes, I don't want this bird to burn himself. Why you gotta bully? No bullying. Thank you, both of you. Very well. I'll explain the hot spring digging game. When the game begins, I'll start walking around. Your job is to rapidly dig so I can get deep in the ground. But be careful. Many dangers lurk underground. I'll focus on walking so I won't be able to avoid danger. And if I get hurt too badly, I won't be able to play anymore. But if I'm able to get deep underground, I'll show you where the hot spring water will bubble up. Shall I explain it again? Fine. Very well. Let the hot spring digging game begin. Use the Y and the X to break the rocks. Your companion to the bottom. Alright. Where are we going, old guy? Right here, I guess. I ever play Mr. Driller? Like, once or twice, but I'm not good at it. Water! Water! The water's flowing again! See? I told you, my bamboo ware never lies. Well done, Amy. Thank you, both of you. I'll never forget this. Wow. Thanks for the 5 streak. It's a 5 hellos. You both have free access to the bathhouse whenever you want. Amy's like, oh great. I'll dance the hot spring hop forevermore. Maybe take a break and eat sometimes. Or whatever. Look, Amy, it's happening again. A snake in a bottle. The bottle snake. Oh no, he's stuck. Oh. Sad. Miss Rasu. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I have remained hidden here, creeping along the water's surface. I, Okami, god of water, am happy. I'm happy to bestow upon you my power. Moisten the thirsty earth and restore the glory of nature. Or he's gonna turn into a brushstroke. Technique. Origami? Oh, that's the god of water. That must mean you got the water spout brush technique. Ouch! Hot, hot, hot! Fire! I'm on fire! No, the fried drumsticks were a bad idea! Lucky for you, Amy needed some practice. Amy, try to put out that fire with the power of water spout. Water spout is a brush technique that harnesses the power of water. Wow. Place your brush over water and then draw a line. The water's power will pass into the line, creating a stream. But enough talk. You'd better try it before he becomes a crispy critter. Put your brush on that hot spring and draw a line to the sparrow. Excellent. Wow, something called water spout uses water to potentially spout? No fried sparrow for you, but at least you can make a stream. But the power of water spout doesn't stop there. See that bubbling water in the middle of the hot spring? That's called a power spring. Water power is concentrated there. If you draw a line straight up from that bubbling water, I bet you can create an amazing column of water. Alright, fine. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can control power springs. And dump. Hey, I didn't know you could do that. Maybe we should use this to find treasure in high places. Let's draw a water column whenever we see a power spring. I knew you could do this. However, I didn't know that you could jump on the water. Gotta give it time. Like in Bloomin. There you go. Water! Water! The water's flowing again. I'm saved. My tasty fried drumsticks are saved. I'm in your debt. I will never forget what you've done for me. If I put everything I have in my bamboo ware, perhaps I can once again help others someday. I must go get some bamboo from the thicket deep within the sanctuary. And that means I'll have to go through that gate. But the gate won't open until this large bamboo tube sounds. And who knows when that will happen. I'll just have to wait patiently. You know how the giant deer scare works? There we go. It makes a pleasing talk sound. Hooray! The gate to the bamboo thicket opened, but I think I'll take a break here in the hot spring while I'm here. Yeah, fair enough. I'd do that too. I would have been all like, oh no, it looks like I can't go to the bamboo thicket. And then the thicket opens and I'd be like, I still don't want to. No, come back. I want to feed you. Waff waff, says Annie. Traveler throw to this little guy for a safe journey. Uh-huh. Rock. There's fruit in the rock somehow. I know. There's a sad sparrow. Return so I can feed you, you stupid birds. Alright, why are you sad? Tweet, tweet. Whoa, get a load of Tweety here. Hey, what's with all the chirping, kid? Don't call me kid. I have a name, you know, it's Ty. And I'm not chirping, I'm crying. Tweet, tweet. He has onigiri all over him. Crybaby Ty. Oh, you're crying. So what's with that freaky cry of yours? Take's lost. He disappeared while we were out for a walk. Tweet, tweet. Who's Take? Is he a friend of yours? He's my dog. I lost my dog. Tweet, tweet. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for a dog. Whoa, the canine tracker suddenly appeared. That must mean... Tweet, tweet. My dog Take is lost. He disappeared while we were out for a walk. Tweet. Relax, Tweety. I'm sure he'll be back soon. So many bamboo shoots I could dig up, but I just don't care. Tigers! Very important that I feed the tiger. So that they are well fed and don't try to take a bite out of me. Hmm? You see what I see, Amy? Unless I'm hallucinating or something, that bamboo over there looks like it's flashing. Maybe we'll find something interesting inside if we cut it down. Bingo. What's a dog doing in there? Sweet? Take! Take's back. Take? What's wrong, boy? Why are you growling? Wait a minute. Was it this white wolf who spirited you away? Oh, give me a break. Hey, wait. I think this flea bag's trying to say something. Hmm? White wolf. What right do you have to bear the canine tracker? Fight me and prove that you are worthy. Hear that, Amy? This must be one of the canine warriors. That canine tracker really set him off. Will it be, Amy? Fight? Oh yeah. Okay, you sure you're ready? Don't hold back now. Do I remember how to fight? We'll see. Okay, please. You're my first fight in a week. Wait, that didn't work. Ah! Did I do that? No. Not allowed. Take only has a couple of actual attack moves here. Dodged right into him like a fool. Hi. Oh my god. Alright. Advise stretching, but I'll do it. Ah. mint tea. Thank you. Also, hello. Whoa. Stop being so awesome-eyed, dog. That's funny. Earlier, when I was hitting him, it was throwing off ginkgo leaves, and now it's throwing off bamboo leaves. What a fun touch. There's the ginkgo. Ow. That actually hurt quite a bit. Yikes. Stop. Yeah. Cut it out. Leave him alone. I won't allow you to bully Take like that. Keep it up and I'll clobber you. Wait a sec. We're not bullying anybody, right, you fleabag? Come on, say something. I know Princess Fusei summons me. It is my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, defiler of the Gale Shrine, but I cannot return. This place is in grave danger. The monsters will overrun Sasa Sanctuary without me. And the Sparrow Tribe, they would all be... Oh, what shall I do? I got the duty orb. What's this? The power orb has chosen you. I need worry no longer. I shall remain here and battle the monsters for the Sparrow Tribe. Even separated, the hearts of the canine warriors beat as one. Huh? Hey, wait a second. The power orb has chosen you. I am now freed from my duty. Follow where your heart leads. Huh? Okay, whatever. I suppose it'll make sense eventually. Here, we'll have some meat. Thanks for your orb, I guess. Alright. I won't let you to bully talk me like that. Keep it up and I'll clobber you. Okay, okay, the fight's over. I heard some Inoshishi. Where are they? That's not an Inoshishi. That's a tiger. What the heck? They're purring, I guess. Or maybe grunting? Rabbits! Here you go, rabbits. Alright, bye. Did I get turned around? Gosh darn it. Trying to leave here. Tigers, birds, and rabbits. Tigers, birds, and rabbits. Ah! What a fabulous hot spring. Wolfie, I heard a ruckus from afar, but why don't you wash off all that grime in the hot spring? That hot spring, I think will pass. Anyway, isn't it about time you started looking for bamboo? Oh, you're right. The festival is just around the corner. I am trying to leaf. It falls on the night of the full moon. The night of the full moon? Yep, Kamiki Village holds the Kamiki Festival on the night of the full moon during this time of year. You've heard the legend of how the great heroes Nagi and Shiranui defeated the terrible beast with the help of the gods, haven't you? That's why the village pays homage to the gods and the sacred tree. This year is the 100th anniversary of the... I better finish that bamboo ware I want to sell at the festival. Hot dog! I just love festivals. You gotta remember to go back to Kamiki Village on that day. Oh, and by the way, Wolfie, I'd like to give you a little something to thank you for your help in the hot spring digging game. It isn't much, but you may find it useful. Here you go. You obtained a mermaid coin. Alright, one singular fast travel. Thanks, Ramps. Whoa, that's some grubby pocket change. There are many small springs, known as mermaid springs, across Nippon. They say that you can pass between them by tossing in one of those coins. If true, you could travel across Nippon in the blink of an eye. Really? Those are some wicked coins. They must be extremely valuable. No, not really. You can even buy them at stores around here. I only kept it because it was kind of cute. I don't have much, so you'll have to excuse me. Not much time, maybe? It's almost festival season, the full moon will soon rise. It's been exactly 100 years since that beast was slain, but I always think of Kaguya when I talk about the moon. Oh, how she used to love gazing up at the moon. There I go again, reminiscing about the past. I'll end up in the poorhouse if I don't finish my bamboo ware soon. Alas, poor Kaguya. At last, the bathhouse is back to normal, and there's nothing like being the first one in. Ah, the water's fantastic. Please, would you mind not staring quite so much? Nope. Being in the hot spring does in fact heal you. But we didn't fully finish exploring the facility. Do you think that guy now sells mermaid coins? Emoji. Let's see. That's not him. They do. I don't need to buy fish. Thanks for your food. No! Cool elevator. We've been waiting for you. You did a great job finding Chun. We want to thank you too. When I told Pop about everything you did, he was really surprised. Weren't you, Pop? Uh-oh. The boss is very impressed with you. We wanted to give you everything in these baskets as a reward. You can rest at the inn down below. And the hot spring behind the inn is great for relaxing. We looked all over for Tune and couldn't find her. You're quite something, Master Scruffy. The boss doesn't accept just anyone, you know. You're a lucky mutt. I'm not trying to talk to you. Stupid. Why, you little... Uh-oh. The boss is very impressed. Thanks for the free stuff. I like that stupid wooden bear. A bone. Oh boy. Alright. Thanks for all the free garbage. And now we may leave. That's one of the 3 lost doggos down. We know where the other 2 are, so, this should be a cinch. Actually, we should probably use the, mermaid point, huh? How do I do it? I knew this thing would make a big bang if it finally moved. Isn't the bath attendant's job to get it moving, though? Am I the only one who doesn't trust that kid's? Sorry, fellow bather. You have places to be. What's up? The water here is so lovely and cool. Now, time to get to work. Here's the barrel. My looky here, it's Kushi. What you up to here, sweetie? Oh, it's you, Snowy and Isu. I'm here making preparations for the annual Kamiki Festival. I've come to get water for the holy sake we offer to the gods. People say that the water here at Hitoshio Spring has divine powers. We always mix it with the holy sake we use for the festival. That way we can make 8 purification sake. Whoa, hold it right there, sister. 8 purification sake? You mean the sacred drink of ancient legend? That's right. It goes back to the legend of Nagi and Shiranui. It was the miraculous sake that they used to defeat Orochi. Apparently, they got the beast drunk and cut off its heads. It certainly smells strong enough to intoxicate anything. Nope. I don't know if the legend's really true or not. But we offer sake to the gods at the festival time and pray for peace. By the way, sweetie, I was wondering, plan on filling this barrel with water? That's right, we need enough for all of the villagers. So I have to fill this barrel to the brim. But how are you gonna fill such a big barrel with water? More importantly, how are you gonna fucking carry it? And even if you can, how are you gonna carry it back to the village? There you go. That's a good point. I hadn't thought of it because Sano usually takes care of it. He can handle the barrel as if it was light as a feather. There's no way I can manage on my own, though. That's silly of me not to think this through. I wonder how I'm going to get the spring water into the barrel. Silly girl. That's odd. How did the water get into the barrel all by itself? There. Yay! How wonderful! The barrel's full of spring water already. This will be plenty for the holy sake for the festival. Excellent! Now we just have to get it back to the village. Carry it home, but it must weigh a ton. What is it? Do you want some of the spring water? Sorry, I'll be getting this barrel out of your way soon. Back, you beast. Here I am, just taking a walk, and look what I run into. Oh, it's you. Susano? So take one more step towards the lady, and it'll be your last. The great Susano, descendant of the Hironagi, forbids it. Do not despair, my fair Kushi. Susano is here to save the day. Uh-oh, this looks bad. I swing my sword in the name of love. Susano-style sword of passion. Here I go. You. Leave. Hi. Kushi. Alone. Huh? Susano, watch out! Hey, you did it, Pops. That was amazing. You look kind of scared at first, but you pulled it off for the lady. Isun just gaslighting him into thinking he did it. Tommy's like, stop. Hisano, thank you. I didn't expect to see such ferocious monsters here. Are you hurt? Susano? I knew it. I knew it all along. Strange things have been happening ever since then. First that boulder in Kamiki, then that battle with the bear. And now this, my sword is possessed by a strange power. You listen to me, O spirit who defiles my sword. I shall not be controlled like some puppet. I wish I could bloom his sword. By the gods, I shall expose your nefarious scheme. Whatever. Gross! Wolf spit! The magnificent Isun takes offense. Why, yada. Where's Susano? Where did he go running off to? He left without saying a word. What was he thinking? I mean, he just won the battle. Now it's time to win the damsel's heart. At least he could have stuck around to help carry the barrel. It's okay. I think he's busy with the other things. There's no need to bother him with this. I'm sure I can manage on my own from here, anyway. That sounded like that Kokari kid. Is he in trouble again? You better go check it out, Annie. Ugh. Whoa, the canine tracker suddenly appeared. So that means... I know. You want me to go, like, deal with the plot, but... Oof, it's so heavy you couldn't give me a hand, could you, Snowy? Wake up, sister. Does it look like my furry friend can carry that? This area should be free of evil power, and the water has sacred properties, so you definitely won't be attacked on the way back. No. Yeah. I'm trying to zip line up there. Don't mind. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah. I've kind of given up on getting fangs out of this stupid fish. Alright, what's up? Don't tell me you're gonna make me fish again. Grr. Wow, looks like you got a big one there, kid. With all that noise you were making, I was sure that monsters... Ume, oh no. Ume! Shoot, my line snapped. Curse you, Whopper. I'm gonna catch you. You're gonna pay for what you did to Ume. By which we mean almost drowned. Hey kid, where'd that humongous fish come from? Wasn't that your dog Ume in its mouth? That was the legendary fish Whopper. They say it swallowed the moon reflected on the water surface, so it really does live in these deep, murky waters. Well, it's gonna pay for gobbling up good ol' Ume. That dog sure gets eaten a lot, doesn't he? I don't have any fishing line left, but I'll snag that Whopper yet. This shall be a battle to avenge Ume. Hey, Amy, this is getting more interesting by the minute. That Whopper, or whatever it's called, would be quite the catch. Let's stick around and see if we can help him catch it. Now that's what I wanted to hear. Let's get psyched up. I would rather not, but whatever. Okay, Annie, you got the basic idea, right? Draw a line from the tip of the pole to the whopper. Don't let this big be the big one that got away. I got a bite. Oh boy, a goby. I got a bite. We're off this one. I got a bite. Luckily, it slowed down the speed of the fish. We can't let the cat eat the dog. We caught Whopper. I knew I could do it. I finally caught Whopper. Heh, and here I was so worried about you, kid. You're one fine fisherman. You should be proud of yourself. Keep on fishing, and make sure to bring along plenty of line. How could I ever fish again? I mean, what about Ume? He's never coming back. Oh boy, the crybaby's back. Don't worry. After all, you... Look! The surface of Deep Abyss is bright and shiny as a mirror. The moon's reflection sure looks beautiful. Hmm? Where's the moon? How come I can only see its reflection? Hey look, another constellation. Oh, that one's not actually a spot. Oh. Looks like you need more stars. Just draw all the missing stars in one shot. Shut up, Easton. Gotta make that mochi. Grr. 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 Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After your departure, I hid myself within the moon's reflection. Consumed by a fish, I patiently awaited to stay in its belly. Now that a glimmer of hope has returned, returned. That sounded weird. Now that a glimmer of hope has returned, I have returned. There we go. I, Yumigami, god of the moon, cover the earth in pale moonlight. Use this light in conjunction with your own on your perilous journey. Thanks, Rabbit. Yumigami, the god of moon power. So Whopper really did swallow up the moon reflected on the certain water. Now you have the crescent brush technique. That one lets you draw a crescent moon in the sky. It's said to have the power to turn day into night. Wonder if it really works. Could drawing a curved line in the sky really bring out the moon? The moon, it's come out. Now you have the power to turn day into night. Think of the nighttime pleasures that await. I know that sounds tempting, but first things first. We still have that matter with Princess Fusei asked us to deal with. Hey! It's Ume! He came out of Whopper's mouth. You okay, boy? I knew it spit Ume out. That's why I told you not to worry. I mean, just look at him. He looks like one nasty tasting canine. Really? Yeah. Never seen an uglier looking dog in my life. Damn, Isun. What? I say something wrong? Just trying to have a little fun like I do with Furball here. White Wolf, how did you come to bear the canine tracker? There's a familiar scent in the air. My former comrades. It emanates from your body. What the? Well, it's none of your business how we smell. He's a dog. That's literally only his business. It's just that we don't like taking baths, that's all. Hey, wait. Did he just say something about the canine tracker? The canine tracker decrees that its bearer shall prove his strength. I shall be the one to test it. Canine Warrior Jean. What the? You're one of the 8 canine warriors? Amy, this dog means business. Pick a fight? Bring it on, Jean. Never thought we'd be going up against you. Bring it on, Snaggletooth. Yeah, I don't know how. With like a giant bead tie, like... Peace and please. That's an awful lot of bombs you're leaving around, dog. little better than the first one. I know Princess Fuse summons me. It is my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, defiler of the Gale Shrine, but this child and his father saved me from certain death. I owe my life to them. What am I to do? It's fine. As a wolf, I can be more than one canine warrior. Justice Orb. What's this? The Power Orb has chosen you. I don't need to worry anymore. Even separated, the hearts of the canine warriors beat as one. I shall spend the rest of my years here under the guise of Ume. Are you crying? What? You're not going back to the princess? After all we went through? The subjugation of Crimson Helm is now in your hands. Please tell what has transpired to my former master, Princess Fuse. Huh? But I'm more worried about you and the kid. Can I feed you again? No. Wow, that was some fight. Guess the Animal Kingdom's a rough place. Yeah, and it's a lot more complicated than people think. Alright. Cut down that tree, it just kind of happens. Now I can look for those nighttime only bounties. On my own terms. Well, at least it gave me back my sun orb. I do not like this big plant in the middle of the battlefield. It is very obnoxious. I'm sure that there is an effective way to kill those fish without getting blown up, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. I wish I knew where the stupid bounties were. I don't know that that's the efficient way to do it, but I did it. Get a few whacks on it while it's flying. Oh. Wow. Fantastic. Oh boy. And? Oh. Bullhorn. Wow. I need to come. You're troubled. You have money. I don't need to pay you. No, where the last dog is. Okay. I'm good. Thanks. I wish I could pay you to tell me where the heck the bounties were, though. Not one. Hi. Whoa! That happy bear. Let's extend the night. Ah. Hey, I've gotten some. Where are the others? Oh, Wolf, you're still carrying that monster list? What? None of the names here were crossed out before. I thought I'd been sensing less mischief makers recently. Who's been dealing with them? Surely it wasn't you. No, how ridiculous of me. A wolf couldn't take them on. Who on earth was it then? Tell me where they are. You're not really taking on the mischief makers yourself, are you? You wolves might be the gods of the forest, but they're tough adversaries, you know, those monsters. Be careful. Alright. Cave entrance. We have not been here yet. Huh? We passed under the shrine gate and followed the narrow path, so where the heck's the moon cave? It should be right here. Hey, what's that big old mountain over there? When did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the moon cave is where the Nagi slew the legendary beast, but that huge mountain is way too big for the moon cave, I remember. I mean, just look at it, it's massive. Don't care about the knockdown building and sign, Eason. Alright. Oh no, there's a snake barrier. Youch, what the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. You'd be better off staying away from this thing. The Angie snake barrier. Downloading. Paint the moon. Go. Okay, I guess maybe that's how you're supposed to do it effectively. Up and try to dive at you and then whack them. intensifies. Nice move, Pooch. You, I'm firing all cylinders again today, so what do you want? Let's twinkle in your eye, Pooch. Want a race? Okay. Lightning Idol will give you a run for your money. Go. Ready? Go. There we go. Phew! You caught up with me already? I'd never have guessed it, but you're a real sprinter, Pooch. That's 1 point for you. Haha. Haha. Ida. Brother Ida. Nope, that didn't work. Well, I tried. I think I killed some of those trying to cut the fangs out of the others. But I play Spelunker with Frank? I mean, if I really wanted to piss him off, maybe. You should see how he gets when I try to play Kirby with him. Or Mario. Let's just say it's not at his happiest. with the incorrigible. Incorrigible? That was easy. Oh, another mischief-making monster down. You know what to do, my furry friend. Slash your brush, do the trick. Now we just need to find Toya the short temper. I got one. But to be honest, Spelunker's not really a game that I would have much fun with, I think. Although, he had a Spelunker game for the PlayStation 3 that I played a little bit. I don't remember what that was, though. Maybe Spelunker HD? I have no idea. What a terrible camera angle this is. No fish bomb. I get nervous when I hear the owl. That was no good. It must be too far. I do not have enough money for golden fairy. If only I hadn't spent all my money on mermaid coins. Okay, what monster have I not fought? I think I fought them all here on the plains. So it has to be one in the forest, right? Oh, where with my monster? I just want to kill him or her. Or they actually know. They're terrible monkeys, so I kind of don't care, to be honest. They slap their little buttocks at me and it makes me angry. But then again, they don't have tails, so maybe they're apes. I do not know. If I remember correctly, this is a totally different list. Did that really take me that long? Here's one. We'll see. I think this is a different list, but we'll find out. Red Devil the Detested. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a different list. About there. Yeah. Got your fang, Red Devil the Detested. Haha. Okay, another master down. Late monster. Whatever. Know what to do, my furry friend? Yeah. The revenge contract. I'm afraid you are incorrect, Frank. So, Frank, would you want to play Spelunker with me? Or would you just, like, really hate life? Yeah, that sounds about right. Misery all around. a game I did have fun playing with Frank, though. Untitled Goose Game. It's going around being pests. It was a great time. Usually. Or not usually, but at least sometimes. If not usually, at least sometimes. It's kind of a silly method, but it is functional, and that is what matters. I know I fought that one down there. That one there. Is there any up here? There's some out here. I have one left. Scary. Wanna kill it dead. But I don't. Where to go, go. Murder it. Where are you? Crash. And I want to come. As I want to kill you. Cross you off my list. And let's get done with the show. I really had to force that last line. Whatever. You know what? I don't feel like it. Can't be bothered with you. Your stupid fang. I don't need no fish fang. One in here? Nope. It wouldn't count any in Hana Valley, would it? It is? Yeah, I guess I can go try. Pretty sure I've already fought you, but whatever. Darn. The drum guys are not hard to fight, they're just annoying. Knock it off. Stop throwing your stupid fins at me. Here? No. This one here? Playing this on Wii, and I at least once accidentally ran away from a fight. Fight this one. No, I fought that one. Is there any behind? Heck. Heck yeah. And check out the valley, I guess. It feels like they should not have put in, but we'll find out. Are there any left in here to fight? Or is it now just a monstrous place? Wow. It is now just a monstrous place. Okay. Well, I guess that answers that. I guess I could cheat and look it up, but... eh. Maybe it's in a place I can't get to yet. Alright. Let's go see Hayabusa, or whatever his name was. Hayabusa? Well, the canine tractor suddenly appeared, so that means... it will bloom whether I want it to or not. But... because she was gone so long, she had me worried there, but thank goodness she's come back safely. We'll have a purification talking for the festival after all. Oh, I can almost taste it. How long are you planning to just sit there? Remind me of a certain statue I saw somewhere. Is that the canine tracker? Have you come to take me back to my master? Hear that, Amy? You must be on an errand from Princess Fusei if you hear that, but I shall not move from here, for the festival will begin soon. You've gotta be kidding me. You're on the Satomi Canine Warriors, and you're ignoring Princess Fusei's summons to wait for the festival? Back here tonight, we need to have a man-to-man talk. Man-to-man talk? What do you mean, dog to wolf? Bear the canine tracker, so you must know what it decrees. Men settle their differences at might, man-to-man, fist-to-fist. Man-to-man, fist-to-fist? Don't you mean wolf-to-wolf, paw-to-paw? Or dog-to-wolf, paw-to-paw? You gonna let this punk talk to you like that, Amy? Fight? You really can't say no to a fight, can you? Because you bully me if I say no. Let's show what it means to be the new hole-digging king. Oh. I did not know you could fall into the hole. A lot of hole you're digging there. Stop. No more holes. Okay, you got some explaining to do, you doggy. Why are you ignoring the princess's summons to wait for the festival? I am not the real Hayabusa. The real Hayabusa died along with Mushi's father when they were attacked by monsters deep in the forest. I happened to pass by about that time, but I was too late. Right before Hayabusa died, he begged me to protect Mushi. Foretold the coming of an evil arrow from the sky, an arrow that would kill Mushi on the night of the full moon. That is how I came to live here in this village. I've been waiting for the full moon of the festival season. Nobody noticed I was not the real Hayabusa, as we are the same breed. The night of the full moon draws near. I shall not move from here. My duty is to fulfill Hayabusa's dying wish. I must protect Mushi. Dog mission. You obtained loyalty orb. We got a Satomi power orb, Annie. What was all that he said? Hayabusa foretold something or other about an arrow that would kill Mushi? That's not a very happy story for such a festive season. I hope it's not related to that legend about Orochi and the arrow. Hey, Amy, looks like we found the 3 Satomi power orbs that the Canine Warriors had. I know we promised to bring the dogs back, but, well, at least we can bring Princess Fusei the power orbs. But I wonder, do you think they can handle Crimson Helm over at the Shrine Gale? The Shrine Gale? The Gale Shrine? You know that old legend, right? Orochi, a horrible monster living in a cave outside the village, would fire a white-plumed arrow into the house of the next sacrificial victim on the night of the festival each year. That Mushike couldn't possibly be the next victim, could he? There's no need to worry about that. My duty is to fulfill Hayabusa's dying wish. I must protect Mushi. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I mean, how could some old dog make a prediction like that? Isun lives in a land of fairy tales and still does not believe in fairy tales. What a guy. So that one? Yeah. This one? that? I got two fangs with one blow. Go me. I am so cool. Yeah, the only thing I can think is that maybe it's up above where the firework guy is. Where I cannot get currently because I cannot climb the cat statue area. Hey. There's any islands, is there? Not a mermaid coin spot. Up this way? Yeah. We're off to Taka Pass. No. Sorry, lady, I'm only lightly invested in your, revenge contract for the moment. Go get our wind power. Why, it's my favorite wolf and bug. Enough of the bug thing already. I must speak with you about the 3 remaining canine warriors. I am sensing something different about them. You bring no word of their condition or whereabouts? Well, about that. We did find the other 3, but, you found them. Well, yeah. It's kinda a long story, but I'm afraid they won't be coming back. Instead, they gave us the Satomi power orbs. I see. Well, I did sense that the canine warriors had changed in some way. Maybe they had a faithful encounter during their journey. Perhaps strong bonds that cannot be broken have been forged. If they are to live apart from the Satomi house, I have but one wish. I would wish them to protect the peaks under their new master, for that is the role they were meant to fulfill. I wish that they would be good dogs. Well, at any rate, all of the Satomi power orbs have been returned. Now I can break Crimson Helm's barrier. I must get to the shrine. Whoa, check it out. The power orbs are spinning around us. How could this be? Have the power orbs accepted you as their new master? Master? What are you talking about, lady? One does not choose to take the orbs. They choose their master. Oh, magnificent power orbs, heirlooms of the Satomi house. Are these whom you have chosen to decide the Satomi house's fate? We're supposed to fight the Crimson Helmet thing? Power orbs have chosen you. I have no right to question them. Whether to face Crimson Helm is your own choice. All I can do now is pray for your good fortune in battle. Yeah. Alright. Our prayer shall give you strength. Hear that, Amy? Wonder if it's true. Do not fear the Crimson Helm, for the power orbs shall protect you. For you to say, you're not the one going to face that red hat thingy. We shall await you here. We pray for your safe return. You will? Oh, thanks? It's time we sleep, now that our work is complete. Can you believe this, Amy? What a bunch of slackers. The power orbs have chosen you. Eat this, it will give you strength. Really? Thanks. Our prayer shall give you strength. Okay. Let's go take on the Crimson Helm or whatever. The Crimson something or other. Susanna style, sleeping monk, hidden sake. What the? Well, looky here, it's Susano again. Oh, spirit who defiles my sword, I am closer than ever. Here at the Gale Shrine where the beast makes a slayer, your true form shall be revealed. This cursed barrier may bar my way, but if I pray long and hard, I shall eventually find a way in. Lazy Bump's talking in his sleep. Hey, what's with this guy? I can see right through him. Who are you? How is it you can see me? I am Yatsu, the earthbound spirit who haunts this area. How long has it been since any have ventured this way? My eyes have failed me. I can no longer see. In their stead, my inner eye can judge a person's true form. You appear to be a maiden, most fair. What could possibly bring you to the Gale Shrine? You must leave this place, for it is no longer a shrine of the gods. It is now cursed and under the control of a horrible creature. This is no place for a fair maiden such as you. Fair maiden? Talking about you for a ball? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. What's this? It appears the maiden is accompanied by a little booger. Damn. Get wrecked. Is the village to meet its end at last? A little booger? He better not be talking about me. Hardly anyone has visited the Gale Shrine since it has been cursed. The strangely frenzied man over there is one of the few. He has been meditating alone at the shrine's entrance, but his sleep is filled with nightmares that make him cry out. I pity the poor man and would like to render what service I could, but when I try to peer into his dreams, an evil force bars my way. Who is this strange man? Come to think of it, Susana said something about being possessed, and he's been acting all weird, like that time he helped Kushi. What's this? I sense an intense power. It envelops your body. Could it be the Satomi power orbs? They're maiden. The orbs would only choose the one who is our savior. The 8 colors of light are living proof of that. Very well. You may pass, O savior of the Satomi house. Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. They said that when the 8-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, Crimson Helm emerged from a pool of beast blood. Never let your guard down. Wait. The door to the Gale Shrine is opened? I must have finally communed with the gods. The time has come, foul spirit. Now I shall reveal your true form. No, Pops, wait! Is not life dear to that man? Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. It is said that when the 8-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, Crimson Helm emerged from a pool of his blood. Never let your guard down. Okay, we get it already. Now stop trying to freak us out. Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't figure that one out. Hey, this key has an exercising arrow on it. I bet we can use it to open doors sealed with an evil power. Alright, Isun, tell me about what I just saw. No, not the raccoon. That's a tanuki, also not a raccoon. Whatever. No, those aren't mice, those are rats. But whatever. The whopper. Fish that devoured the moon's reflection on the water surface. Unique among their brethren, these imps display a penchant for flying through the air while strapped to kites. Tossing insults and rude language from above, they float menacingly. Their offensive nature is only matched by their clever wits. Tales abound of their crashing due to strong gusts of wind. Comprised the crow tengu. Creature comprised of the souls of a dead swordsman and a crow. This enemy strikes with the skill and artistry of a master samurai. They are often depicted as carrying fans. Cut down thrown fans and be even quicker on the draw than them. Swordsmanship better than their own makes them leave in disgrace. Tales speak of swordsmen cutting through their sword defense. Here we go. Chimera. Disguising itself as a kettle to fool onlookers, this creature is composed of parts from many others. It is said to have been transformed. I didn't blow up anything. Rude. From an ordinary kettle by evil. It cannot be damaged when inside the kettle part. A legend says that repeated hits make the color drain. Then all you have to do is slash it in two and watch it vanish. What? I didn't blow up anything. Q stands for loyalty. Give one's whole life for the good of one's master. To focus on the goal with all of one's concentration. Jean stands for justice. Show compassion to both the living and the dead. To care enough to give one's own life in service. Stands for duty. To remain firm in one's duties in each and every aspect of life. Bravery and duty go hand in hand. Bravery shows one what is right. The greatest form of bravery is that born from a sense of duty. K stands for brotherhood. Brotherly affection breeds understanding. It allows us to be ourselves and accept our fate. Our fate to die? Anyway, we're after Crimson Helm. Hell gonna die. Wow, check out this awesome windmill. I'd love to make this baby spin, but there's not a breath of wind in the air. Haha. Alright. Save point. I should probably save it. Hey, check it out. You can't even see the ceiling in this room. Wait a sec. I think I've seen this mark on the floor before. Why is this one blue? Alright, I guess that's how you get fangs out of it. Oh boy, another key. Ah! What a stupid elevator. Bird don't care. They're sealed. OE. Thing. Now that's one big windmill. I saw it from down in the village, but I had no idea it was this big. Hey, what's that? It's swirling around in front of a big windmill. It almost looks like wind, but it's black and foreboding. It's as if the wind were being forced in the opposite direction. I wonder if that swirling evil air is what stopped the windmill. Maybe that's why the divine wind stopped blowing. If so, it must be the work of that crimson helm. Wonder how we could get rid of that evil air. Hey, Amy, I know you're trying to help with your celestial brush, but we won't get anywhere if you don't stop and think a moment. Looks suspicious. Maybe you should reverse it. Yeah. See? I knew that you would bring the divine wind back. Okay, one more left. Gotta blow the rest of that evil air clear out of here. Well done. Now the divine wind's back, I bet the big windmill will... Yes, yes, yes! It's starting to spin. Look how strong the divine wind's blowing. Sure hope this drives away the evil down in Kusa Village. Hmm? Now what? It's a horse. You're not that fast. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. For too long, I, Kazegami, god of wind, have walked a shadowed path. At last, light shines upon me. Use my power to manipulate the wind. Banish those who would seek to shroud this world in darkness. I bet it was the divine wind that brought the wind god back. Now you can use Kazegame's Galestorm brush technique. Just draw the mark of Kazegami to create the wind. Alright, let's try it out. Hey, that windmill looks like a good target. Draw the wind mark like you did on that swirling evil air. Let's try to make that windmill spin. Look, the wind's blowing. But you drew it in the wrong direction, Furball. Your wind mark was great, but draw it toward the windmill. Ah, what a refreshing wind. And that door opened when the small windmill started spinning. This wind is nothing to sneeze at. We should try this brush technique on a variety of things, but this is no time for us to rest on our laurels. The big windmill's sending the divine wind down to the village. But that crimson helm still lurks somewhere in the Grail Shrine, and that serpent crystal Waka mentioned has piqued my interest. Let's turn this place upside down until we find both of them. I want that. No! Stairs. Fun fragment. Hey, alright. I got a health. His eye, the great goddess Amaterasu, here to fuck with a bird. Wait a sec. Treasure chests. I bet you could put the fire out without using water now. Hey! I had put it out, Yisun, and then you talked and it lit back up. It's a crap. I got the map. I got the map, I got the map, I got the map, I got the map. Did I actually save that? There we go. Now I did. I get it. You have the right idea, Annie, but you're making the wind blow in the wrong direction. Guess it toward the windmill. What's going squeak squeak? Are there more rats? Where are they? Come, rats, I will feed you. They are above. Where are the rats? Hello, rats. There's a lot of other crap in the way. Hear you. Where are you? There you are. Hey. Awesome fish. Alright. Successfully found the rats. Rats fed. And whoa, check out those massive hanging scrolls. Looks like they're enjoying that wind you brought back to life. Careful, it'll blow us away if it gets much stronger. I don't think down there I need to worry about. Alright. Cormorants! Enjoy your fish, rats. Wow, that only took me like 5 minutes. Alright. Golden Gate. For making sure that I had it saved. You see that, Amy? It's some kind of crystal. Looks like a berry or something. I bet it's the serpent crystal for dispelling Orochi's barrier. You know, the item that Waka guy was searching for. Sweet! We found it before he did. Oh no, it's fire. Crimson something or other. A crimson helmet. Hey, it must be Crimson Helm. Hehe, he really does look like one mean dude. Better psych yourself up for this one, furball. Alright. What the heck? Aren't these the Satomi power orbs? They gonna protect us or something? Hey, guy. Do something I can understand, please. Okay. So a skeleton-like cow was born out of the blood of Orochi. That's real something. Whoa. Ow. Oh no, I only have one power orb left. Oh no, I have no power orb left. Ow. It's pretty rude that you can hide out of my range. Oh no, it's a fire roachy. Huh? Is he chickening out? After him, Mammy, quick! That could cur. I'll handle this one. Charge! What the heck's he doing? He's gonna get sliced and diced. Time for some crush work, Annie. Yeah. Rawr. Take this. Take that. And that. And to top it off, now for some wind. Yes, wind, more wind. you're talking. Wait, there's more. Behold, the secret technique, Wind of Wrath. Now I'm positive. This is not my doing. It's the gods. They toy with me. Will you never stop mocking me? You hear me up there? Are you happy now? Oh, why must I bear this burden of being Nagi's descendant? Ollie wishes to live in peace. Do you enjoy dogging my every step? You okay, Pops? Blast you gods! I don't want your power. This whole world can fall to ruin as far as I'm concerned. Enough of these legends and Nagi's descendant stuff. Now just leave me be. Ooh, what the heck's that? Yikes! Go away! Huh? That voice. One after the other. You're driving me crazy. Stop it! I don't want to hear about that now. Go away! Leave me alone! What was that, Amy? Divine instrument, life beams. A rosary that draws upon pure life energy to destroy evil. Huh? Bonjour. Oh, am I interrupting something? Oh, brother, it's that half-baked prophet again. Hey, that's... What this? It's the serpent crystal, and it's mine at last. You got a lot of nerve muscling in on our goods like that. We found it first. It won't do you any good. I mean, I'm the only one who can dispel the barrier with it. You know, the barrier at the Moon Cave, Orochi's stronghold. Snake barrier. You're calling me big boy? Keep your scales on, I'm coming. Hey, what's going on? Why are you going over to Orochi's place? Oh, I almost forgot. Time for another prophecy. I foresee a rendezvous with a sweet little thing. That ain't a prophecy. Anyway, I must be off. Au revoir, baby. Now you wait a second. Dispel the barrier at the Moon Cave. What the heck's he up to? This is no time for your victory howl, furball. We gotta get out of here and get on with our mission. Quick! Why, my favorite wolf and little bug have safely returned. When the windmill at the shrine began spinning, I knew it was you. A most refreshing wind began to blow down into our village. You have defeated Crimson Helm and restored the divine wind. The canine warriors rejoice, but they're a handful as usual. I don't know how to thank you for all you have done. I too would like to give thanks to these heroic travelers. And Princess Fuse, last of the Satomi house, you have done well. By Fuse, I mean Fuse. What? You know Princess Fuse? Indeed I do, for I was her husband and head priest to the shrine. My lingering fears about Kusa village kept my spirit here, but thanks to you I can now travel to the great beyond. Princess Fuse and the Canine warriors still have much to learn, but I have no doubt they will prosper. I shall watch over them. Farewell, I pray for your good health and prosperity. Bye. What is it, you two? What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. Anyway, Princess, there's no need to thank us. Just keep protecting the village as head priestess of the shrine. I know you'll have your hands full with those pesky canines. I've been rather feeble since the last head priest perished. But as head priestess, I shall now dedicate my life to the shrine while keeping the remaining 5 canine warriors in line. That's the spirit. Sorry about your orbs. I see you must continue your journey. I shall pray for your good fortune. We pray for your good fortune. I'm so happy to see you're safe. Thanks. Power orbs you guys had are really something else. That protects this village now that Crimson Helm is gone. Really? Well, we're counting on you. We pray for your good fortune. We're so happy that you're safe. Thanks. Those our comrades pray for you from afar, for our hearts beat as one. Hear that, Amy? Take, Hayabusa, Ume, thanks for your prayers. Seeing Princess Fuse's smile gives us new strength. Wow. Never expected to hear those words from you. I shall protect this village now that Crimson Helm is gone. Really? Well, we're counting on you. Yeah. I see that you must continue your journey. I shall pray for your good fortune. Alright, so we've got a bunch of dogs and a priestess praying for our success. That's great, I guess. Whoa there, Furball. Let's think about our next step before we scurry off. The shadowy creature with those heads really that monster? Our future's pretty bleak unless we do something about it. I mean, I'm too young to die. I'd like a chance to use all these brush techniques, too. You didn't even so much as growl at that shadowy creature. You slayed that monster long ago, right? I bet your partner Nagi was the stronger of you two. Or maybe the legendary Sake really packed a punch? Yeah, it must have been the sake. Annie, the legendary sake is back in that village, isn't it? And isn't it about time for that village's annual festival? Let's go see if we can take a taste of that special brew. It just might do us some good. Besides, a good festival's always fun. If I could get Sakia a little tipsy, then maybe... Annie, I suddenly feel like a new man. Let's go. No, Ethan. Monkeys are like rats. They'll eat anything. Alright. People pray these little guys for a safe journey. I think he likes the fresh one too. Oh yeah? Blow out his candles. hello. Oh, it's wonderful to feel a nice breeze blowing again. I can't tell you how happy I was to see the windmill start up. Princess Fuse is amazing, ousting that Crimson Helm brute like that. Now Kusa Village can sleep easy again at last. Yeah. Great, I guess. Ah! Fell further than I wanted to. Okay. Here. Goodness me, the divine wind's blowing again all of a sudden. No more monsters, and I'll be able to get the washing dry again. Maybe Princess Fuse's dogs got rid of the monsters at the shrine. Anyway, I've got something really interesting to tell you. You know, Lake Harami in the eastern part of Shinsu Field, they say a monster's growl can be heard through the shrine gate, and that the moon cave on the lake just disappeared overnight. It's the curse of the monster enshrined there, I suppose. My, oh my, the big windmill at the Gale Shrine's turning again. How wonderful it will be to see things back to normal around here. The town will be bustling with people visiting the shrine again. Well, never mind about that now. Hey, have you heard about the wind god of the Gale Shrine? It seems the wind god used to be a follower of the sun god, but the sun god was killed by a monster 100 years ago, you know. And they say the heavenly kingdom has been taken over and destroyed. It's like the end of the world. Uh-huh. Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee! I can't believe there's so many flowers. They look prettier than ever, and I'm so happy. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, little doggy. Guess what? The windmill's turning again. The flowers look so happy sitting there in the breeze. There you go, kid. I'm sure there's more to do, but I'll look into it next time. Because for now, hell, I've been talking for too long. So thanks for joining me. He defeated the Crimson something or other. Next time, we just have to go, you know, take care of Orochi, and that'll be the end of the game. Hooray. Alright. Have a good one, everybody. Yeah, the end is in sight. For sure. Have a good week. Definitely. Look, there can't be anything more than the big bad at the end. That's just the way it is. The end, and then the end. That's it. Alright. Bye. Have a good week. Farewell.